I've got proof that you can literally turn your entire life around in just 30 days. So if you are in a bit of a rut right now, then give me 60 seconds and let's make a change. 7 years ago, I discovered that my partner had been cheating on me for the entirety of our relationship, which I found out about on our anniversary trip away. Following this, I was so emotional that I lost my brand new job. I could no longer afford my apartment, so I had to move back in with my family. I started trying to distract myself by going to the gym multiple times a day to the point where I became quite unhealthy. My entire life, as I knew it or thought it was going to be, crumbled. And for the next 18 months, I buried my head in the sand and thought that I was a victim, which society would probably have agreed with. But following that 18 months, I studied a huge amount of neuroscience and positive psychology and how to have rapid behavioral change. And that's when everything changed in just 30 days. I completely honed in on 3 areas: language, focus, and actions. For language, I realized that mine, and to be honest, a whole lot of other people's language was very, very negative and lackful. So we always look at ourselves in the mirror and use language to talk about ourselves and our body in ways that is not very friendly or kind. We think back to past experiences and use language to talk about them in a way that makes it feel as though we've lost something because of that scenario. But what I realized through this research is that life doesn't determine whether you've lost something or whether you've gained something from a scenario. What determines that is the language that you use and the mindset you have about it. And actually, just by changing your language to being more abundant rather than lackful, you feel more abundant. You see things in a more abundant way rather than the lackful way. The second thing I changed was my focus. When you look out for things to be mad about, guess what? You find them and you feel mad. When you look out for things to be happy about and proud of, you find things and you feel happy and proud. So I decided how I wanted to feel, which was peaceful, joyful, happy. And then I placed my focus on things that made me feel that way. And the third thing that I did was my actions. So I started just getting active. Often when we go through a rough patch, we really get in a rut and we struggle to move forwards. We struggle to make progress. We struggle to even get out of bed sometimes. But the best way to feel like you want to take action is to just get the ball rolling, to build up that momentum, to do things that scare you, to stretch yourself, because then those things start to feel easier and you start to almost want to do them, which from the very beginning feels very hard to believe. So if you want to get out of this rut, you want to change your life in 30 days, keep an eye out for your language. Be really conscious of your focus. What are you focusing on? What are you giving time to? Does it make you feel good? If not, change it. And lastly, action. Are you taking action or are you letting yourself stay stuck? Are you reinforcing that stuckness? With these 3 things, you really can change everything.